Something more?
Yeah. Speaking of which, for a long time I've wanted to be able to be in and out of the body while this body is still alive. And I feel it close, and I feel it, especially close when I get waves of just tremendous excitement at just an excited anticipation about nothing. And that's a little bit of a mystery. It has no goal, has no nothing. It's just...
Well, it's absence of resistance. In other words, you're not... First, we want to say, if you knew how much you wanted to be in this body, you wouldn't all the time be trying to get out of it. But we do understand how when you're in this body and you're thinking resistant thoughts, that's not fun, and then you want out. But you don't want out of your body, you want out of the resistance. What you really want to do is take your body into the vortex. In other words, it's one thing to be resistance-free. It's another thing to be in your body resistance-free. That's what you came for, you see.
That's more of the feeling of what I'm seeking, to be able to be in and out of the body, but not to escape the body, not to get away, because I feel that I really can bring it.
What we're wanting you to hear is, and this is our absolute promise to you, your desire to be out of the body at all, ever, even for a minute, is because you want to be free of the resistance.
Okay.
And once you are consistently, chronically, because of the direction of your thoughts, free of resistance, we won't be having this conversation about wanting to be out of your body. You don't want to be out of your body. You want to be free of resistance. You don't want a big pile of money. You want to be free of resistance. You don't want anything for any other reason than you think you would feel better in having it, and the reason you feel better is because you are releasing resistance, you see. Resistance bogs you down, makes you heavy, grounds you, makes you feel bulky, makes you feel the opposite of the flying, free floating, evolving, expanding spirit that is truly you. But a spirit isn't grounded in a body unless the body is complaining or ornery, or pushing against this and that. In other words, you can be in your body and be on top of the world. And if you don't believe us, look at the little ones. They're in bodies, and before you have your way with them, they like it a lot. Esther can hear in the room next door a very happy family. And the children are playing well with each other. She can hear them clearly, but she is loving every bit of it because they're happy. They're playing happily. They break into song easily, all of them. It's just a delightful thing to experience. And Esther often thinks about the blissful feeling that new ones have coming into these expecting good things to happen bodies, you see. And you can restore yourself to that anytime. You don't have to get out of your body to be there. But you do have to direct your thoughts to the things that the spirit within you thinks. You see, when you align with source, this is really good. When you align, if we don't say so ourselves, when you align with source, you align with the thought that source is thinking. But it is a flawed premise to think that the thought that source is thinking is only about out of the body things. Because the source is thinking deeply and intricately with enormous detail about the physicality of your beingness. You know why? Because everything that you have lived, you've put pieces of it there for source to focus upon. So all of the things that you have carved out that you think are the very best things of life, the source within you focuses upon fully. And when you work your way bit by bit, thought by thought, negative emotion by negative emotion, focus wheel by focus wheel, positive list of positive aspects by list of positive aspects, rampage of appreciation after rampage of appreciation. As you coach yourself into consistent alignment, we hear you, with who you really are, what happens is you find your freedom, you release the bondage of the lower vibration, and you soar with the spirit of source while you're here in this physical body. The feeling of clarity is so much better than a feeling of detachment. A feeling of focus on something vivid and positive is so much better than a feeling of nebulous, diffused, not focus, you see. Good time for a segment of reflection.
Yeah. Okay.